it's Rebecca here with Frankincense and Fairy Tales, and I am standing in front of our Coachman Freedom Express. I've been promising you guys to show you an updated tour of all the changes we've done over the last year, and so I'm finally getting to it. So let me flip the camera and show you guys a tour of our Coachman Freedom Express and what it looks like with all of our renovations. Stick around. I hope you like it. Alright guys, it is hot today and I don't have the air conditioning running, but before I flip this camera and show you the rest of the tour, I'm just going to let you guys know I'm going to go through and do a quick little overshot of the whole RV to some nice music that you can watch, and then I will go through and do a more detailed tour. So if you're interested in that, you can follow and keep watching after the quick overview, and it will show you how I organize what's in the cabinets and a lot of the changes I did and where I bought some of the things to make those changes. So be sure you stick around after this quick little walkthrough tour with some great music, and you will learn more about what we got and where we got it from, and what changes we made to this RV from when we got it. I'll be sure to insert a couple pictures along the way as well to show you guys some before and afters, but it's pretty amazing how simple it was to really make this RV into our home instead of just a custom instead of like a factory one that looks like everybody else's. So I hope you guys enjoy this whole tour, and I will see you guys after this little walk. So this is the outside. There's nothing really too special. We didn't do anything outside, just obvious, maintenance and stuff. But what we did change a lot is on the inside. So let's go on in and show you guys that. This is the Coachman 23 SE. It is a bunkhouse. We purchased it from Desert RV Center. They are incredible. So if you guys are looking for an RV, they ship all over the United States and are just the most amazing customer service. So highly recommend them. Now I will say our dog destroyed the screen down here. See, there's a screen up there. He destroyed it one day, and so I have not replaced it. I added this cute little "The Mountains Are Calling, I Must Go," but we did add this screen, and if you've seen before, if you've been RVing, trying to get through this door can be kind of a pain, and so I love this magnetic screen. And so this is a lot of times what we use, because it will just like magnet close behind you, and then you don't have to worry. So love this little upgrade. I am going to do something different, because when our dog destroyed the outside, he did scratch and make a hole in here too. And I do think next time I install it, I'm actually going to move this all the way to the top, and that way this opens a little bit bigger on top, and you can see that bug on the outside trying to get in. So that is something I would definitely recommend if you're going to do that. If you can move your headboard, which I just popped these off, I actually started doing it the other day. You just pop those off, and there's a screw and you can take it off. I would move it up just so that opening is closer to the top. All right, so I will try to insert some pictures of our before here. And now this is going to be some after of our kitchen. We have our little command center, if you want to call it that, with some pens and pencils. And if we have reservations or confirmations, we have our tags and our registration. And I actually have a house key there in case for some reason I lock myself out when I'm out here. Here's the kitchen. I painted these upper cabinets, and that's part of the reason I never showed you guys the tour, because I didn't finish painting, and I just didn't want to do it till I finished. But I don't know if I'm ever going to. So I took down the blinds and put this little roller shade and added these curtains, which I absolutely love. It just really feels more homey with curtains. We added this awesome stick paper towel holder, and it has held up so good, especially with our heat. So I love that. It keeps it off the counter and out of the way. I will put a link to anything I purchased off Amazon in the with the link to the description box, and you can go to my store and see all of our RV things that I did purchase on Amazon. A lot of things I purchased at like Marshall's and things as I saw them, so it wasn't such a big deal. Got our little utensil box here with all of our utensils. Picked these up at IKEA, super cheap. Got my basket at Marshall's. And when we travel down the road, they just fit right in there. So it's awesome. Now this one is actually Velcroed, so it doesn't move. And then again, picked up some utensils. And that was a picture that my grandma had for years. So it's kind of cool, a little something from my grandma. Now, this RV did not come with a cover for the stove, so I picked up this board at IKEA, and it fit perfect. I didn't have to trim it down or anything, and it has a little ledge. When we travel, I do remove this and put it in the bathtub, but when we are here and I need to like have extra room for making sandwiches or something, it works great. I also can move it, and because it has a lip over on this side, it has that little lip, it actually sits really well over the sink as well. So a lot of times I will actually stick it on this side and have sandwiches and stuff, and then I can still kind of rinse and do dishes and things and kind of like wash hands or whatever I need to do. I bought these bins at the Dollar Tree. They fit perfect in our little sink size combo. And if you guys have camped before, you know gray water fills up quick. So we use those, and I just go water the trees on our campsite after I'm done with dishes or whatever. So if you don't have full hookup, this is a great little setup. All right. Love our sink. I talked about replacing the faucet, decided not to do that. Have an extra cutting board. We like to do charcuterie boards a lot when we're traveling, so or camping, so I like to have that as well. When we are traveling, I have this full of fresh produce, so it has like avocados, bananas, oranges, apples. That's kind of where I have all of my fresh produce. And again, it's off the counter, which is awesome because then you save that counter space since it is a premium. We do have our coffee pot here. And again, this will stay here a lot of times when we travel. If not, I just lift the coffee pot out and stick it right in here, and the cups fit right in here as well. So it's super easy, just unplug it and stick it in there. And then this is actually Velcroed to the counter. So if I need to move it, I can unvelcro it if I need that extra space. But normally we just leave it there, and when we want to have hot coffee or whatever, we have it there. Let's see. As far as our cabinets, I'm giving you guys full tour. Oh, I have not looked in here since we came home from our last trip. And you guys know, if you've RV'd, everything moves around when you travel. So those kind of slipped around a bit. I use paper like file holders to hold our plates and stuff in there. I have little racks that I put in here, baskets for all of our coffee stuff. So this is kind of like where I grab all the time. And then we have more coffee and cups in here. So this is kind of like what I use every day and grab every day. And then we're fortunate. There's so much storage in this RV. So you pull this out. There's a fly flying around. We've got little spot for utensils, and then this actually fits my spices really nice. So I don't have a bunch, and then the other ones are up in there. So really this is just kind of extras that didn't fit in there. And then down here there's so much space, you guys. We have all of our Glad wrap, all of our storage containers, and these are awesome. They just pop up and pop open, and I did add some motion sensor lights in there. You saw that light up. This is also a quick and easy coffee basket, and then we've got like strainers. I've got food back there. I've got some food down here, a little trash can, and extra dish soap and cleaning stuff. So that's nice. And then this little drawer is great for barbecue because they're long and grill stuff. And this actually usually is not in here. This is what we call our table. So we have this little bench or this little chair to where if we needed to sit and have dinner, as you can see, we ripped out the dinette and put in this day bed area. Love it. And that little tray fits perfectly on top, so that kind of becomes our little side table if we want to use it as a side table. Or we have a little tiny fold up table in the belly, and we can stick that here and use these two benches or these two chairs on the other side and actually make a place to sit and eat if we want to, because like let's say it's raining outside or something. But normally we eat outside, or we just crash on the bed and day bed couch thing and eat. Now the reason we pulled out our dinette and replaced it with this is because we found that we needed more of a couch area, like a reclining area, and the dinette we didn't use so much, so we decided to replace that with this day bed, and just do that, so that way when we're watching TV, we all can sit on here really comfortably. The kids have their bunks right here, so they can even lay here with their heads on this end and watch TV. But it just really made it more comfortable for when we were actually in here, because when we do spend time in the RV, it's usually in the evening watching TV or if it's raining or something. So we want to be comfortable and be able to relax. So that's kind of what we did. There is still room over here on the side, which was awesome for a side table. And I made this little basket under here. Oops, it came unhooked. And it has all the charging cords. As you can see, they're all coming out because no one put them back. We have a basket here with extra blankets. So if somebody, gets cold or wants to sleep up here, they have that. We have a basket full of doggy toys and the no spill doggy bowl, which are awesome. And then you can see under here, we actually still have the cushions from the dinette, because sometimes if we have an extra person, we'll pull them out and they can actually sleep right here. So we can actually sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have our whole bedroom back here, but we'll get to that later. So we have quite a bit of room to sleep. And then there's so much storage still under here. There's some dog beds towards the back. And then I have these, oh my goodness. We forgot our watermelon from our last time camping in here. Oh, I brought all the other food and I forgot my watermelon. Yikes. I'm glad it's in a basket and I'm glad it hasn't gotten rotten. That would have been horrible. So there you go. And then we have a bunch of water or whatever we need to stash under here, can stick it under there. So if you're full-time and maybe you have school or want to bring extra food, you can do that. So we still have plenty of storage under there. And I picked up this bed and mattress off IKEA, super cheap. One of the other things I did was I wallpapered all of this area with this shiplap looking stuff. I love our little sign, never go too long without a sunset. And then I just got some twine and some little clips, some paper clothespins, and put pictures from our camping. Got our little macrame with some plants in the corner. There's one on each side. And then we have this little shelf. And again, I have pictures going across on this side. This shelf has a diffuser. It has a picture album for other pictures, and then a little journal. And then this little spot for a fan, because if we don't have, you know, air conditioner or whatever, we just need the fan going, we can do that. And then I replaced all of the wood. It used to be that brown wood, and I found this weathered wood. And then I found that really cute sign, always stay humble and kind. So I replaced all of the wood to go around there. My next goal is to paint the whole thing. So all where this was wallpapered, all of this will be painted, but I just haven't had a chance to. So that is that part. We obviously have our fridge and freezer, plenty of room in there. And then there's these two cabinets. Now, one of the things I want to do, my daughter, we have towels, and then my daughter has her spot up front, and then there's food. And this is what I want to do, is I want to replace this doorknob for a flat doorknob, and they do make them where you just like do that, because this cabinet can't open very well with that door there. So we have food here, and then we have, my son has his storage spot there. So they each have a little shelf with a basket. And then this is the bathroom. I repainted this bathroom, tiled it, which I did do all of the tile. This is the stick tile from Amazon, you guys. It's incredibly easy to do and really cheap. So I did all of that. And then I had some left over, so I actually placed it on the tub down here. And then up here we have the tile. So as well as I painted all of the cabinets, and I wallpapered this wall. And then I did paint this wall as well as the cabinet. Hello. And I replaced the shower curtain with this white one. And then I added like little 3M hooks and then some regular ones, because you can never have too many hooks in the bathroom, especially if you're camping by a lake. You need lots. So found that one really cute. Start each day with a grateful heart. Have a basket here with some of those Turkish towels, because they're really thin and dry really fast. And then for down here, we have a little basket, so if we need to stick things in, we can. Little brushes, combs. And then when I am traveling, I have my rollers and stuff. And even like this is Velcroed, so it doesn't move as well as this. They're all Velcroed on, so they don't fall off when we're traveling, which makes it easier. We have more towels down here. We camp by water. That's pretty much always where we camp. So having lots of towels is always a very good thing. And then we have a trash can. I have extra toilet paper here, as well as we have our little toilet paper holder and roll thing right there. So super nice and simple. Also have more hooks on the door, because again, like I said, you can never have too many hooks if you are camping by water. In here, it's pretty simple. Nothing fancy. I love this little organizer for all of our toothbrushes. I did end up having to screw it on because the stickers never stayed, but it's kept really simple. Again, we aren't full-timing in this at the moment, so it's not too bad. I did replace the faucet. It had just a cheap plastic one that was so low you couldn't even like really wash your face. And I love this because you can turn it on and wash your face and move it to the side and actually have enough space to wash your face, which if you're an RVer, you might not think about that, but the old one, literally the faucet was down here. And so it's like if you wanted to wash your face, the faucet came out and it was so low you really couldn't. So this was such a great upgrade and so simple to do, and I think it was like 20 bucks off Amazon. So really easy. Down here we have some caddies, some clear bins, more toilet paper, paper towels, and this little organizer for a flat iron, some sponges, and the drain for the sink. So nothing too fancy. And now we're going to go to the master bedroom. This entertainment center is something I also want to paint but have not, but it'll get there. One of the other things I did was I took down the blinds and added these curtains for the kids, which they're low profile, so they really tuck against the wall really good. I did wallpaper their bunks, and I love that. It's really pretty. And then they have stars on the ceiling. And then my daughter has her screen out because it's so nice and cool. I did replace the curtain right here and put this cute little fabric instead of the brown. It was just this brown before. I have not, it used to be really long. It used to go from the top all the way down, and it would wrap all, sorry you guys, let me back up a little. It would wrap all the way around. So let's say my son would close it off. Well, my daughter would be mad because she wanted to watch TV. So I took it down and I put it down here so she can close it off because she likes to sleep in longer. And then I will buy another rail and make a second one up here. I just have not done that. And P.S. this wallpaper, I would not recommend. This has been up only for one summer. This has been up for multiple summers. Never had a problem with it. This one was way cheaper. That one was way more expensive. So I would not recommend that one. But all right, let's get to the master bedroom because that's where most of the changes have happened this year. I can show you guys quickly the organization in here. We have just all of our quick need, sunscreen and hand sanitizers and bug sprays and all of that, and sunglasses and flashlights. This is our doggy spot with all of our dog bowls and their food. We usually only travel for, 3-4 nights tops. And we don't bring all of our dogs. The most I think we've had is 5. And then here's for, like a hammock, camera, GoPro for water stuff, tablecloth, just fun stuff. And then a bunch of, garbage bags we use for litter too, or for doggy messes. Here is a little quick grab first aid kit. This lantern also is a speaker, which is really cool. And then down here we have a little organizer on the door. This is our s'mores box with all of our s'mores and our roasters, marshmallows. I don't have chocolate in here because it's too hot. This is kind of like our work box. It has all of our little fix-it stuff, our toolbox, I guess. And then we have games all down here. And then we have movies and books and then electronic cord and plugins right there. So there is so much room that you don't even realize in these rooms. All right, and now here is the master bedroom makeover. This is where I did paint all of the wood this year, which was a lot of work, but we got it done. And then this is a little thing that I made, which, let me fold this up. So this is my doggy crates. There are baby locks on here. So when we bring our dogs, they actually use the space under the bed. So there's a couple dog beds in there. It goes back pretty deep, and we will put the puppies in there at night, or if we have to go somewhere and they need to be locked up. It's just obviously for our smaller dogs, but we weren't using the under bed storage area, so we just put dog beds down there. So it's kind of like a big kennel for them, and they like it. They sleep in kennels at home, so for them it's very normal. We did recently get the Betty beddings, which I love it so much. Absolutely adore this bedding. Very worth it, I have to say, because if you haven't seen it, it's all in one, like bed, sheet, and everything, and you just zip them up and zip them down, and they're so quick. So definitely recommend that. But absolutely loving the white. The wallpaper I did originally, and I'll insert some pictures again for what it looked like before, but painting takes a long time in an RV. Even though it's a small space, it's so small it takes a long time. So I love having all of these baskets I found at Target because they're soft, and this is rounded up here, so you really need that soft area, but it's really nice because you can just put all your stuff in there. Have like, underwear, bathing suits, all that kind of stuff just tucked in here. I do need one more because I could fit one more, but they didn't have 2 more of the same color. So I either need to find something, I don't know, figure it out. We'll figure it out. So that's that in this area, which, like I said, I absolutely love. Home is wherever we are together. I love that sign. Colors don't match, but just what it says. I put up this little accordion hat rack this year too. And again, lots of 3M hooks, replaced all of the blind curtains that they had for these ones and replace the rods with these rods as well. We still have the actual like accordion blinds because I do like that. And this is more or less just to kind of, if you have the windows open and you're in an RV park, you don't want people necessarily peeking right in. It just offers a little bit more privacy, makes it a little harder to look in. So I don't know how dirty my closet is. Oh, it's not bad actually. I put a shoe rack on a tension pole back there, and I usually will have pants and shirts in there and then only use this part for folding. And then at the very back, I actually have, let me turn on, that's a closet organizer or a locker organizer, and so there's a basket under there, and then I usually will have a basket for dirty clothes as well. So, and then I put this hook just for hanging jewelry or anything that I need to. So, and my husband's is very similar on the other side. We have a little hanger thing. One of the other things I'll show you guys, actually let me back up here, is this shoe hanger. We added this for putting shoes in as you come in to kind of keep the doorway cleared. And then I added this one as well for hanging dog leashes and stuff. So it's really quick and easy. And then we also added, because that shoe hanger was too long, I cut it and put them, there's one on each side. So you guys can see we can hang and put shoes in here too as well. So, and then like I said, my husband's is very similar. His is a little bit of a bigger and less hanging room. It's the same idea. And then behind there we just store extra sheets and stuff because it's kind of hard to get to. So that is the RV. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that tour. I know it was long, but I really wanted to show you guys kind of how we organized everything and what we did to change it. If you guys are interested in more videos like that, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Have you guys redone an RV? Have you guys considered redoing an RV? We will be spending some time driving across the country here shortly, and I will be sure to take you guys along for that. But until then, this is, like I said, basically we made this what would have been a factory direct, you know, simple RV that comes and looks like everybody else's into what we consider a home and something that makes us feel good to be in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps my channel so much when you guys give our videos a thumbs up if you liked them. It just tells YouTube to refer more people to this video. So if you guys liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really makes a big difference. And like I said, if you guys want to see more videos of our trip across the United States that we'll be taking soon, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to tag along and see those videos. It's going to be a quick trip, but I hope we see lots of fun places. So we'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching. You guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye for now.